sad downfall of Bow Wow.
Bow Wow shocked the world when he rocked the stage with Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre at just 6 years old. He ran
I ain't gonna lie, Bow Wow's been in the game for since he was youngin'. He was mad young, bro. Do y'all consider Bow Wow a legend, bro? Considering that he's been in the game since he was like a kid, bro. Since he was a baby. Let me know, bro. Basically.
rap game in the early 2000s with a ton of platinum hits, but eventually he destroyed it all and became a walking joke. From lying about private jets to beefing with pro wrestlers, today we're breaking down how Bow Wow lost it all and completely fell off. Bow Wow came up in Columbus, Ohio. It's not a city known for rap, but Bow Wow was obsessed with hip hop as a toddler. He started rapping at just 3 years old, and by the time he was 6, he was already bumping hardcore crews like NWA. You don't see a lot of 6-year-olds at rap shows, but Bow Wow was such a big fan of hip hop that his mom took him to see Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. Going to a rap concert before you're even 10 years old is wild, but what happened next was even crazier and changed Bow Wow's life forever. In the middle of the set, Dre and Snoop asked if anyone in the crowd wanted to hop on stage and rap. Bow Wow put his hand up immediately, and they picked him out of the audience. Next thing you know, a 6-year-old was rocking the mic alongside two living legends. As soon as the show was over, Bow Wow and his mom went backstage to kick it with everyone. Snoop was so impressed with his skills that he decided to become his mentor, and he's the one who gave him the name Lil Bow Wow. Before that, he was going by Kid Gangsta, but Snoop gave him a better name and invited him to follow along for the rest of the tour. Snoop even featured him on his Doggy Style album, and out of nowhere, Death Row Records had a 7-year-old kid on the label. Death Row is one of the most infamous labels in the game. Suge Knight is famous for brutally beating rappers and his own employees, and he was allegedly the dude who paid to have Biggie killed in LA. Dre ended up leaving Death Row first because of how wild the situation was getting, and Snoop left after Tupac was shot to death in Vegas. He knew that Death Row wasn't the place for a kid like Bow Wow to be, so before he left, he linked him up with a producer named Jermaine Dupri. Dupri helped Bow Wow really break into the industry, and in 2000, he dropped his debut album, Beware of Dog. He was only 13 years old, but everyone was rocking with Bow Wow's style from the jump, and his album ended up going double platinum. Bow Wow kept it pushing in 2002 and went platinum again with his second album, but he wasn't happy just being a star in the rap game. That same year, he got the lead.
He did that movie like Mike. How y'all like that movie, bro? Do y'all find it good? He also acted in other movies too, bro. After that.
Role in the basketball
Movie called Like Mike. He dropped the Lil from his name and started going by just Bow Wow. And in 2003, he released his third album under his new name. The project didn't run up numbers like his first two, but it still went gold and had a couple of hits. Bow Wow didn't drop a new project for a couple years, but his name was still buzzing in the industry. Then he came back in 2005 and proved that he was still on top. Before his next album, he dropped a track.
That Let Me Hold You shit, that song is fire, bro. He has other fires. Bow Wow has other fire songs too, but that Let Me Hold You, that Let Me Hold You like joint was OD fire. I'm not gonna lie, it's one of my favorites song ever.
Told You and hit #1 on the rap chart and #4 on the Billboard Hot 100. Then he followed that up with a song with Sierra, and at the same time announced that they were dating. His next album went platinum, and it seemed like nothing could stop Bow Wow. He was on TV, in movies, and still had platinum records. Back then, everything was going so great, and it looked like Bow Wow would be a superstar forever. In 2006, he went gold again off his record, The Price of Fame, but he took another break after the album drops, and that turned out to be a big mistake. Bow Wow dropped a couple of mixtapes over the next couple of years, but they didn't make much noise in the industry. And by the time he came back with a new album in 2009, it was clear that most of his fans had already moved on. New Jack
Cause his fans got older, you know. Like I think most of his fans are like girls and shit, like little girls. Cause girls gonna get older. Like little girls is gonna get older. Like just like Justin Bieber, bro. Like Justin Bieber was young and shit, had that like baby face. His fans was like, I, I'm assuming it was girls, and once Justin Bieber is not it, the girls dub him. They listen to other young fresh face.
City 2 came out,
And only sold around 30K in the first week. Those aren't bad numbers for someone just getting started, but when you know that Bow Wow's first record sold over 3 times that in the first week, it doesn't look good for his career. Even though the album didn't run up big numbers, Bow Wow stayed on the grind and signed a new deal with Cash Money Records. He started hyping up his new record and said it would feature some of the biggest stars in the game like Lil Wayne, Meek Mill, Nas, Snoop Dogg, and more. But it's been 14 years and the album still isn't out. He released a single for the album in 2010, then followed it up with another in 2011. Nobody knew it was taking so long, but in 2012, he dropped a couple of more singles that didn't pick up and he buzzed it all. Running up weak numbers wasn't his only issue. That same year, news broke that Bow Wow was ordered to start paying $3K a month in child support. Then a few months later, Bow Wow claimed that he was completely broke. He had earned millions throughout his career, but Bow Wow claimed that he was bringing in $4K a month and only had $1,500 in his bank account. It might have just been an attempt to get out of child support payments though, because the very next day, news broke that he had been hired to host 106 in Park on BET. In 2013, Bow Wow told fans that he wanted to raise his daughter and become more mature before he dropped a new album. But by 2015, there was still no news. He had signed with Cash Money 6 years earlier, but in 2015, he left the label without ever dropping a single project with them. According to Bow Wow, he wasn't happy because they wouldn't let him release his music when he wanted to. But rumors say that Cash Money just didn't have any faith that he would ever make an album. He signed a deal with Bad Boy Records later that same year, but in 2016, he shocked everyone by announcing his retirement. The only thing is, it wasn't that much of a shock considering he had barely released any new music in almost 10 years. And Bow Wow admitted,
I don't think anybody cares, if Bow Wow retires. Even though Bow Wow he has some fire songs and all that, but I don't think nobody will care if Bow Wow retired or even he announced that he returned. I don't think anybody will care at this point, bro.
He got clowned online for the announcement, even though nobody cared in the first place. Bow Wow told everyone he would still release one more album, but by that point, nobody was expecting much out of him. He was still picking up some small acting jobs, but his rap career was dead. It was wild how far his career had already fallen off, but it was about to get way worse. In May 2017, Bow Wow hopped on social media and posted a pic of a private jet, and in the caption he talks about flying to New York for the press run of his new show, Growing Up Hip Hop. His career was already going down the drain, so people were shocked that he was flexing a private jet. But that's when he got caught in a lie and went viral like crazy in the worst way possible. After Bow Wow posted the jet, someone else posted a photo of him riding on a normal flight and called him out for capping about flying private. The backlash was insane, and social media exploded with people clowning him. The Bow Wow Challenge hashtag was everywhere, with people clowning him for lying about his lifestyle. 50 Cent started taking shots at him over the situation too, but Bow Wow said that none of it bothered him. Bow Wow said he just used all the attention to promote his new show and that he wasn't even capping about flying on the jet. According to him, he just posted the pic because he liked it and was traveling that day, but he wasn't trying to trick anyone into thinking it was his photo. A lot of people called cap on his explanation of the story, but that wasn't the only time Bow Wow made headlines for the wrong reasons. In 2019, news broke that Bow Wow and his girlfriend had both been arrested for battery after they got into a wild fight. Not clear exactly how it went down, but both of them look rough in the mugshots, and Bow Wow had scratches all over his face. The actual fight wasn't caught on camera, but a video came out showing them arguing in an elevator before it popped off. The video shows Bow Wow snatching something out of her hand and getting all up in her face, while his girl tried to turn away and ignore him. The video makes it seem like he was the one who started everything, but nobody knows what really happened after they left the elevator. Fighting his girlfriend made him lose even more fans, but now he's trying to get some new ones by getting into fake fights. Back in 2021, Bow Wow announced that he wanted to work with the WWE and get into wrestling. And last year it looked like he was actually going to make it happen. He tried to shoot a shot with a wrestler named Jade Cargill on Twitter, but she clapped
back and said Bow Wow can't afford her. Then 1 month later, a video came out showing Jay trying to run up on Bow Wow while he was backstage at a tour stop. At first, nobody knew if the beef was real or not. It seemed really random for Bow Wow to be getting into fights with professional wrestlers, but it turns out it was all a publicity stunt. Apparently, it still didn't get enough attention to get Bow Wow a wrestling contract because he still never had a match. Bow Wow hosts some TV shows and has a few acting jobs, but it's crazy how much more successful he was as a kid than he is now. Maybe one day he'll make a comeback album and prove he's still poppin'. But until then, it looks like he'll just be a meme to everyone who wasn't around to see him blow up in the early 2000s. And only
Okay, that's the vid. So yeah, bro, let me know what y'all think about Bow Wow, bro. To be honest, like, Bow Wow, like, yeah, like, he do corny shit though. I'm not gonna lie, Bow Wow do some wild corny shit, bro. Like, but like, Bow Wow has some classics too, bro. Like, I think he paved the way for like for from like for he paved the way for some kid rappers that's rapping right now. He paved ways for some kid rappers because Pablo was a kid when he started rapping. So yeah, Bow Wow, I think paved the way for younger you know younger people that start rapping. And he started like being on reality TV shows and all that shit. So yeah, let me know what y'all think, bro. Are y'all a fan of Bow Wow? And if y'all are, comment down below what is your favorite Bow Wow song, bro. Alright, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know the vibe. Really checking out you are.